All right, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some tips. There have been receiving so many questions from people. They've been asking how to establish a successful oil palm plantation, and so many other questions have been coming up. So today I've decided to make this video so that I can give it out and you can share to anybody you think is in need of this. So first thing, before you watch this video, please click this subscription button to subscribe to our channel and click the bell to always getting updates from us as I'll be unleashing step to step on how to establish a successful oil palm plantation. Okay, now you know that in Nigeria, people are beginning to establish go back to this oil palm business, and it's a very lucrative business. Like in the early 2023, Nigeria used approximately $600 million to import palm oil to the country, which means there is insufficient palm oil. Even as we are producing our own, Nigeria is still importing. So what is this thing saying to you? It means that there is still a gap yet to be filled. Okay, this is a very multi-millionaire million business company or sector. Okay, so what you are going to do for me is just drop at the comment section what you think is the challenges, which I'm still going to make the videos, but you can help drop it, the challenges of oil palm plantation in Nigeria. So before we do that, just listen to what I have to say today. Today I'm going to dive into some things that you should not do if you want to establish a successful oil palm plantation. There are some things you should avoid, some precautions. That is why we always recommend Cargo hybrid palm resources. In this company, they would first teach you what to do. They will still guide you, first guide you. Okay, they will guide you, instruct you on the management, because it's not just about buying palms and burying the ground you plant. It's about management. How do you manage them? Okay, so I always recommend you buy from Cargo hybrid palm resources. When you buy palms from them, they're going to come and plant for you. Okay, and here are the things you should not do if you want to invest in oil palm plantation. Firstly, those that are buying land in the town, if you know that you want to establish this business, your main interest is in oil palm plantation, whether in abroad or in the country or wherever you are, the first thing you need to do is to get a land. Don't borrow, don't rent. Okay, I know some people, you want to invest in this, you go and borrow land, or you rent, you lease. Okay, except you have a deal, maybe 50 years, 40 years, so that you know that from the next 4 years you're already gaining from this business. So I always advise people, go into real-time agreements, real-time legal agreements with anybody you are leasing land from, so that you are sure that you have the document backing it up, that this land, you are going to use it for the next maybe 30 years or 20 years before you hand over, because of course the person would like to benefit from the business. So if you are reaching agreement, it should be like for 20 years. So the next 10 to 20, next 20 years, which is 40, the person will now benefit from it. That is the person's side of gaining from the business, the agreement. Okay, so don't rent it except there is a solid agreement backing it up. That is number one, because you know that this palm you are investing into, you are actually planting and expecting it to give you return on investment from 3 years. Okay, you already have in your mind that okay, this palm is going to start producing, because the palm we are selling at Cargo hybrid palm resources, we give you palms that starts producing from 2 years and 6 months, but we'll give you maximum of 3 years. At these 3 years, it will start fruiting. The Malaysian super gene gives you much yield. Okay, and from these 3 years you start gaining. So imagine you someone gave you land, a hectare, 10 plus 20 plus, to cultivate, to plant this palm, to make it a palm plantation. Okay, and maybe you had, you know, a friendly discussion with the person, and he said, okay, you can go to my farm and do it. And peradventure tomorrow something happens. I'm not praying for that, but something unexpected happened, maybe death or anything. Maybe the person that gave you the land now is no more. The children can wake up tomorrow and say, leave our land. Are you seeing it? The children can start tomorrow and say, leave our land for us. Or even the person can wake up tomorrow and be like, okay, I want to use this land. I'm in need of money. I want to sell this land. You already planted on it, and you are expecting to start getting money from 3 years, 4 years, 5 years and above. Okay, so go into solid agreements. I always advise people, all my customers, we've gone around Nigeria establishing plan for people, and we always advise them. Whether you're in abroad or anyway, you can always contact them. Contact us as MCAGO Hybrid Palm Resources. We'll help you establish it. But make sure that you have a solid agreement, or that this land is your own. Buy it, have the document, know that it's your own. You can do with it whatever you wish. Okay, this is the advice. This is one of the mistakes people do when you want to invest in oil palm plantation. There are other mistakes, but this one I'm giving you is when you are nursing the interest, you are preparing. Because I have some people who are already preparing for 2026. Okay, they're already getting ready, clearing their land, fencing it with wire collar, block fencing, however you want to protect the land. People are already doing it. My DM is filled up already, so they are doing it, getting ready, preparing for. So you can as well do your own. Get your land this year, get ready for next year. The first rain of next year, we'll start planting. We can come to your farm and plant for you, and that's it. So, but my advice to you, even if you call me one-on-one, I'm going to advise you on this. My advice is, don't lease land without having legal agreements. No friendly discussion in this type of business, because this is business that there's money. And when the person find out that there is money, you know what the person is going to do? He will come back and say, please, I need my land. And you already invested in it. You can't take those palms out. So this is my advice to you. If you like this video, don't forget to share it, please. Click the subscription to subscribe, and click the bell to always get our updates. In our next video, I will show you those things you should not do while planting. That is why it's limiting your yield. Things you should not do. I have 2 things I'm going to talk about in our next video. So subscribe so that you get this information. The types of palms we have, the seedlings we have in Nigeria that will give you 100% what you have. And the pre-planting operation, the mistakes people do that we have observed in this our experience in this industry. Okay, please go ahead and subscribe and share this video. Down at the comment section, tell me those challenges you are facing and those questions that you have, so that to help me know the next thing to say to serve you all. Thank you very much. This is MCAGO Hybrid Palm Resources. You can always contact us on the number I will drop at the comment section. You can always contact us there. Okay, thank you very much, and thank you.